Short-term rentals in Nashville have been a gold mine for years, but in 2025, the story is changing. And the question every investor is asking is simple. Are we seeing the end of Airbnb investing in Music City? For years, this Airbnb play was straightforward. Buy a property, furnish it, and watch the cash flow pour in as millions of tourists filled downtown, Broadway, and our neighborhoods. It worked so well that investors from California, New York, and Florida piled in, driving prices higher and fueling a boom in places like the Nations and East Nashville. But the combination of new restrictions and oversupply is hitting the market hard. The city has stopped issuing new non-owner occupied permits in many zones. Some rezoned neighborhoods like the Nations have capped or eliminated short-term rentals altogether. Existing permits are still valid, but once they expire or a property is sold, they're gone. On top of that, enforcement has gotten stricter with heavier fines and inspections. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Now there's a massive supply of Airbnb properties sitting on the market that just aren't moving. Scroll through the MLS and you'll see dozens of furnished homes marketed as STR ready or Airbnb potential, but buyers are pulling back. Investors don't want to gamble on permits that may disappear, and the cash flow numbers definitely do not pencil the way they used to during COVID or even starting in 2015. What does that mean? It means homes with grandfathered permits are becoming more valuable, almost like rare commodities. But for the average investor, the easy Airbnb play, it's gone. Instead, the smart money is shifting. Some are moving to midterm rentals for traveling nurses or corporate relocations. Others are sticking with long-term rentals, which still benefit from Nashville's growth. And many are chasing opportunities outside of Davidson County, where regulations are looser and demand is still strong. For neighborhoods, this can mean fewer investor-driven purchases and more stability. For homeowners, it may mean properties that were once attracted to short-term rental buyers are now sitting longer and forcing price adjustments. And for the city, it raises the question of how tourism and housing affordability balance out going forward. So is this the end of Airbnb investing in Nashville? It may not be the end completely, but it is absolutely the end of the wild, wild west phase that we once knew. If you already own a permitted STR, you're sitting on an appreciating asset, but if you're looking to enter the game, you'll need a new strategy. Short-term rentals help make Nashville one of the hottest investor markets in the country, but the flood of supply and the weight of new rules and regulations are reshaping the landscape. The winners will be the ones who adapt. If you're an investor, buyer, or even a seller wondering what this shift means for your property's value, click the link in the description or just reach out to me directly. I'll walk you through the options that are available in today's market and help you make the right move. Thanks for spending some time with me here in Music City. I'm Jamison Blackwell. Until next time.